Listen. Okay. Yo. First up was the thief with the worst reputation, dictator with the third world nation. He looked the devil in the eyes, he spoke in an oh so serious tone. Dear Mr. Devil, I am the greatest thief that ever has been on earth. Please tell me who else more than me personifies your work. I came to power in a military coup. I murdered the elected president. He wanted to use the resources of our country for our people's benefit. I proved the masters in the West I could kill my own people as well as the best. So I took over the so-called independent country when the foreigners left. Sent squads of death for those who would suggest in power should be the ones they elect. Erected a statue of the great man who raped our mothers, stole our lands. That's how little self-respect I have. Don't fight slavery, it makes me glad. Account in Switzerland, Rolls Royce. Murder or rape cause I want new toys. Don't want a portion, a whole fortune. With that profit was a little bit of torture. Even outlawed my indigenous culture and language and history, and taught our people to only worship colonizers, and of course, me.
It's the banquet of the thieves. Come and dine with me. It's the banquet of the thieves.
The devil was so impressed with this wonderful man, you almost ejaculated on his hands. But the monarch of the empire said, "Excuse me, Mr. Devil, I'd like to speak if I may. Who do you think trained this amateur dictator to behave this way? Yeah, I'm sure before I came along, his country was far from heaven. But look at the carnage I've caused all over the earth. It's got to be the work of the devil. Countless deaths, mass enslavement, deliberate starvation of whole nations. The dictator tries his best, but looking at me, he's just an imitation. Who do you think pays his wages? He would love to be trading places. Cause I've been doing this thing on the roads way back since the middle of ages. Everybody knows he's a criminal element. They think I'm democratic and benevolent, and that shows that I'm really devilish. Cause people think I'm heaven sent. I couldn't care about democracy. You all know no one elected me. The people love me despite my crimes. Sucker MCs wanna bite my shine. So bling and out of control, you would vomit. Don't even touch dope, but my face is on it.
It's the banquet of the thieves. The banquet of the thieves.
I'm a pervert, using the cloak of the clergy. Yes, I'm a pervert, using the cloak. I'm a despicable character. I use my position of authority and spiritual reverence. I'm a despicable character. Mr. Devil, allow me to speak. All the religious leaders that leech in the word of creeps. I'm initiated, take people's faith and I dissipate it with false promises. Holler oratory, don't need a gun, it's daylight robbery. Dear Mr. Devil, I thought you would like it. I use the faith in God to keep them blinded. On a nice voice, read them a book, and they believe that I'm not a crook. Tell them God will repay them in the neck. They give me their life savings so I can buy jets. All the reports about child sex, none of us have ever gone jail yet. The system of stealing, so appealing, convinces the victims that life has meaning. Monarchs boast about conquest, but needed my blessings to get it done. And all of the dictators use my books, therefore they are just my sons. The devil was sure this was the winner and was just about to put an end to the dinner. But then the man from the banking cartel stepped up and said, I think I'm the biggest sinner. All of those three depend on me. All they ever do is defending me. Cause I paid for all of the things they have, of course, and the life that they lead. Paid for the guns, bombs and the tanks. That's why you see there is always more. I turn science, basic appliance into a client of weapon of war. Paid for monarchies, armed robberies. I make monopolies out of property. Never shot a gun nor kill anyone myself, but billions die cause of me. Who needs a threat? I make a debt out of thin air. Just sit back and collect every single day whatever they say. The people need me just to connect, yet none of them knows what I look like. Yet all of them spend my money to look nice. They want more, no one's pure. I hold the keys to every single door. Sell sex and drugs, profit and lies, earth and skies. I even sell life, I even sell freedom for the right price. They're not smart enough to ask me nice. So Mr. Devil, give me the medal, don't be biased. If you don't give it to me, I'll just buy it.
It's the banquet of the thieves. Come and dine with me. It's the banquet of the thieves. The banquet of the thieves. It's the banquet of the thieves. Come and dine with me. It's the banquet of the thieves. The banquet of the thieves.
Towards the end of the feast, the devil
decided he was so inspired he couldn't be bothered with giving no prizes. In fact, he said he would just retire, cause he could see that what was required to keep our children living in fire could be supplied by these thieves and these liars who have respectable titles. So we pronounced that he would bounce, go back to hell as his house, co-sign his work to these thieves like it was just an ounce. We don't know what was said, but still live with the effects of what was agreed by the greed that night at the banquet of thieves. The gist is this: the devil bestowed all of the power for ruling the globe only to those who would sell their soul and take the devilish oath. I solemnly swear to steal and kill, not because I'm hungry for meals, but because my hundreds of millions I want to see turn into billions. Solemnly swear to make a place where women and children are raped every day, where some eat ourselves to death and others can't get a crumb on a plate. Solemnly swear to turn this globe into a living hell for most, jarred with death, anything left that grows or has a pulse. The monarchs and dictators, religious leaders and the bankers had one more course before they could complete the banquet. Screaming and panting, baby children were brought on plates. The end of the tantrums came when they were stabbed through the heart with a stake, chopped into pieces and served raw with the blood still warm. The thieves gobbled down the children without a second thought. The devil explained if ever they got to a place where they suffered pain or the slightest of shame for killing a child, they should leave the game, because the noblest aim was to turn a child's flesh to flames for a hollow concept called profit, and so known as personal gain. The devil explained there is a God, death is his name, so treat their life as if it were nothing more than a monopoly game. So get to work, there's people to starve and people to slaughter, and also to torture any rebellious son or daughter. If ever you fail or find yourselves getting too frail, an angry devil will be forced to return from the comfort of hell. All the thieves got up from their seats and gave the devil applause. Baby's blood dripping through their jaws, totally red in the floor. With that, the devil vanished and left the thieves in his palace. The banker was the first to speak about how they could meet the challenge.
Look, my fellow thieves, as long as we unite on this scheme, we'll be living the dream. There's never been a team this mean. Yes, spiritual death is what I provided the devil's behest. Monarchs can make the laws in the courts that will serve and protect our interests and nothing else. Commoners can fuck themselves, cause we all see democracy would just fuck up our wealth.
That's where I can add some value to this here gathering of men. I can kill in broad daylight, I don't have to pretend. I can do all the things that all you rich developed countries can't be seen to do in public, but we all know you love it.
And we can pretend we're enemies, still at war with each other. Then we couldn't be further from the truth, we are practically lovers. You're quite right, Mr. Banker. Deception must be used to hire prostitutes to spread our views and call it news. Another set of prostitutes that call themselves artists, that say what we tell them to. Spineless bastards.
Religious leader, thou art a wonderful thief. The last thing that we do need before our scheme's complete is a set of puppet politicians that talk a lot. The people think hold the power, but they're really our dogs.
Yes, 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 oh fucking yes. Let us drink to murder and theft until there's nothing left.
The thieves took a toast to warm blood and nearly drowned in laughter. The bankers passed out a charter the day you carefully drafted for the international organization of theft and murder.
If we could sign this in blood, that would be totally perfect.
That's what they did. They used the child's bleeding finger to sign a commitment to keep the human spirit a prisoner. That's how it's been since then. The cannibalistic system run by thieves dressed in death, blessed with the devil's wisdom.